There was this way we saw when we see a way we see China. And in there, if they can see you, they will. They will just remember you. And no matter what you did, you will always be a way they remember. Anything. It can be whatever, big, small, long, tall. It doesn't matter. You are it. You are now a way it remembers. It remembers you this way. You are always a way it remembers. We see this way as wave lad tepish counts it. You will always be what it said. It will never be a good way. You are always something it didn't like. You are always the way it were. And this is how you are counted by the one that owns them, the one we see as vampire. I went there for a rendezvous and I had to stay for a year or two, and everyone there said that I was away. I said, okay, I'm not away, I'm here at business. They said, oh, away, see, a business way. And no matter what, I was the one that they threw across the ocean. I was the little way that should be disregarded at all times. I was a bitch to somebody, and also I should be stopped in traffic and other such things. If you have any idea what this is like when you are trying to conform to their ways, which is seeing someone like an animal, you must always see. You must always be this way. You have to do that. Why don't people see that they are evil, and the juxtaposition of not being evil to them makes them hate you. It makes them hate you for being away. You are not anything they were ever. I tried to deal with it like I'm a good person, and I just ignore it, and that doesn't work. All that happens is that they see you again. And no matter what this is, they are always in numbers, and you are few. This is pretty much the way it always worked. This is the design it made, and now we have it, and this is the only thing we ever said. If you have any idea what's going on with the economy in the northern U.S., you have seen that this is the trouble. We have very many Chinese as refugees in a part of the Patriot Acts and other such programs, and they are there, and they do not look Chinese, and this is what they were, this is what they see, it's what they are. Everything there is ruined. We are at war. We don't even see it, and we are not this way. And they say, we are not this way. This is not the way we were. This is not the way they are. This is not a way. And we go there, and we see this way, and now we're not who we were. And if you don't see it, how are you with any way to bring... We don't see you having intelligence any longer. This has been going on too long. They see a way a Chinese carved back in the 1860s and begin time before the first days of dawn to it. I swear on everything, they cannot go. Maybe it makes a computer sometimes. I don't care anymore. I know it hates me. I know I hate it. We hate each other. And I don't want to know what I hate. This is what our problem is. If I have to hate it, I will be at war. I just feel this way in my heart and soul that no matter what, I cannot be at peace. And they are there to make me feel small, and I don't feel small. That's the entire point. This person is bad compared to me, and is small compared to what I have facilitated for myself and others. Every time it sees me, it says small. It will count me to everyone it knows. It will always see this way. I am going to be small. The boy they had away, he is a small way. Look at his car. It is the gay one. I don't like anything about it. Everything he does is two, which is nothing at all. He just copies literally the television like he's on an episode of Family Guy somehow, and this is what is good, and we are not it. And I don't even understand how they could be something I am. If you know anything about that, I'm telling you right now, do not ever go into media. If you live anywhere in the Northeast United States, they will clamp down on you with Family Guy. They will try to eat you alive because that's all they were ever good at doing to it. My mother, our guy, he went there to China, and we see this way, and we say, there is a way. All you have to do is start to coat. And they say, all you have to do is wear around them. You have to wear around them a very specific way. What you do is you go around them, you pretend you're like they are, and then at the very specific moment when they look weak, you stab it, which is basically making them punch you or pick another fight with you right in front of who they should not be picking a fight with you in front of. And this is the only way we know to counteract literally all of Chinese at once. You have to do this only here. You can't do it in China. It will destroy you very quickly. If you do this here, we can see some ways and they won't win. But if you are over there and you do this, you have committed swap. If you know what I just said to you, now we know exactly what's happening here. And he goes, oh, well, they made this sculpture and I see this, and they make this coat and I make this, and I see these ways, and we must see them. And we go, yeah, well, I mean, that's working out for you, but none of, and why don't you live there? And other such things. So the problem has become Japan is looking at itself like it isn't good because they aren't good, because we aren't good to them. And now it's always what we were. And this is what we are. This is the anime world to it. And everyone knows that being away is not always just you are a bad way and a retard to it. We know that sometimes a child is loud or can't contrive multimedia or any of these other things, and they rebel in some way which we don't accept. And that's all it has to be for some of these people in some of these houses to get rid of a child that is around them too much. We have always said, fuck the Chinese. And you know what I say to it? We are just away. And I go, oh, well, the Chinese fell down when boom. I don't care about anybody, and this is the way I see. This isn't the way I saw before, and now I know what it is. They have softened their way towards me being a heart, and I can't, because that is the entire diagram they are trying to provide. That I am to it evil in some way, and he has seen me before it happened, and now I can only be this way. This is how he has counted me as a punk. And I say, okay, I see this way, he sees it, and then I go to there and I do it, and now I am exactly what it saw. But here's the problem with the entire thing. If I am that before he says I am, and then I were it, how has he done anything but wait for me to do it like a coward, just watching me attack them? And I say, you know what? That's why they lose every battle, because we just straight up walk over there and do it like they were waiting for it, and they look very bad, and their economy in the military falls apart at its seams because they're too stupid. Because this is the only way they see it, this one-track mind, just to drive us crazy. And I know this, they lose so many fights when they are in any sort of a system of ranking. They always lose a fight. They have to take the head of the general. It's part of their programming and everything. And there he is. He's over here looking at me, taking the head of the general, and I know it. And I am not even like the way we see, but to him, I am tall. And that's what it was. He has to take me down because he doesn't see some way. Whatever it is, I'm not giving him a pickle nickel. I know what this is too. And I always have to give them pickle nickels. It's me. I'm the pickle nickel proviso to these things. And I tell you what, man, I cannot do this. I cannot waste my time giving them adaptation and lack of approval, no, and to it. They are stupid. If you know what I saw, it's nothing important. But, man, it makes me mad. I get so mad about it. I want you to hear my story and see how mad I am about nothing I can control. If you saw this, like we see this, man, you know exactly what this is. Our mom said, okay, back in the day, we used to have this way where we see China away too, and we called them away before we see away, we see. But now it's old and it doesn't work anymore because they figured out a flaw in it. And this is the strangest detail of all, because now they are not away too, we see. I was wondering for a long time what changed, and they said, we aren't what they were before now. They are something else. I don't know how it became this, but once they have seen the way we see, when we go to see a way we say, they are not a way we were. They are a way they are, which is something different entirely. And he says that's why they're not allowed to go, because it changes their brain on some level we don't understand. And then they are too. That's when nobody seems to understand they are too. And this makes it 8T88. They said these things in Star Wars and some of the sequels, prequels, and things, and I don't understand it. Can someone explain this to me? All I know is that when they do this, we're it. And I said, can they ever explain to me how I am not it in some way? And this is all I have desired the entire time.